transition to the next game here between the Chargers and the football team. You know where I'm going again, Kyle? I'm going with the home team. Now, some late-breaking information here. Austin Eckler struggling with a hamstring injury, trying to get some work in today. If anybody knows, I know Akbar's, but, perfect attendance on every show we do out here. And he knows the same thing I'm going to say you do as well, Kyle. The minute you hear the word hamstring on a football player, do not listen to the football player. Do not listen to the team. That guy is going to be hampered by that hamstring injury. And he's saying, I'm going to be available Sunday. You know what that means? He'll play Sunday, and he's going to miss week 2, possibly week 3 as well. The hamstring injury for a guy who deals with speed and quickness like Austin Eckler, who is a big-time part of that offense, that is going to be a massive loss. But at the same time, what are we going to get out of Samuel on the other side? You're looking at McLaurin, Samuel, 2 really good bookends at wide receiver, Ryan Fitzpatrick at quarterback. I'm going with the football team in this game. I like the Chargers. They're a good football team. If they have Eckler, that could change a few things. But if he's hampered at all by the hamstring, which I know he will be, I'm sticking with the football team here at home, Kyle.
Yeah, this is one of my favorite plays of the week. At first, I thought this game was really, really tough. But that Austin Eckler news really moved the needle for me.
Yeah.
It has not moved the needle at the books. It still remained at about, it was a pick 'em, I believe, yesterday. Now it's -1. So it's only moved at a point here. I like Washington quite a bit in this. You have a young quarterback, new head coach going West Coast to East Coast, which, of course, it's a little bit different this week because, as you touched on, these teams are rested. They've had it's not like they were, at home last week playing 60 minutes and then having to travel to the East Coast and play an early game. So it's a little bit different, and you want to sort of talk about that. But this Washington front seven is going to be mean. This is a tough start for Herbert and this offense this year. You're not going to take – if Austin Eckler's limited or unable to play, you're going with the second-year kid out of UCLA, Joshua Kelly. Do you think the Chargers are going to go power football and dominate this Washington front seven, which for my money may be the best front seven in football? They're going to have a tough time protecting Herbert. When you look at that secondary, they add William Jackson III from Cincinnati, who was one of the best right corners in the league last year, was the one bright spot on that Bengals defense. They still have Kyle Fuller. Of course, we know Chase Young and the rest of those monsters in the front seven. They draft a linebacker and get even richer in that front seven in the first round. I think that Washington defense comes to play. You have a healthy offense. Also, we'll have to see what we get out of Curtis Samuel, which I think was a nice signing. But Logan Thomas, McLaurin, and a real quarterback who can throw the ball down the field that's not Alex Smith. I like Washington a lot in this game. I think they get it done. I think the line's too short, especially with that Eckler news. Give me the football team -1.
No, I'm with you on that. And we take a look maybe at a total in this football game, 44, 44 and a half, 45. It makes a lot of sense here because I don't think it's going to be a more high-scoring game. But if I'm looking for a team total in this game, you might be looking towards Washington. I love it. You know me, Kyle. I love Ryan Fitzpatrick starts here. Yep. But it would be nice if he has both of his wide receivers eligible and also Antonio Gibson out of the backfield. That's a little formidable offense I like for the Washington football team in this game. And also some big news here breaking. J.J. Watt signs a record deal, making him the highest paid defensive football player in NFL history. 4 years, $112 million with $80 million fully guaranteed.
TJ Watt, right?
Not TJ Watt. I'm sorry. Did I say JJ? Yeah, TJ.
I was about to say, what the hell is going on in Arizona?
No, it's my bad because I read a tweet that started with JJ Watt. So of course I'm like Ron Burgundy. I'm reading JJ Watt right off the bat here. So thank you for the correction on that. But no, JJ Watt did not get the big deal. TJ Watt got the big deal around this time. So thank you for the correction. But wrapping up that Washington football game, I don't like Washington. I'm an Eagles fan. But that doesn't mean I don't like to make money here. I think Washington is able to get it done. Chargers and the Washington football team. And now on, as I like to say,